For the past 2 years, a $50 million road project between the governments of Belize and Taiwan has been underway in the northern district of Corozal. Once completed, it will provide a direct link between Corozal town and numerous villages east of the Progreso Lagoon, including Sarteneja.
Construction started since February 2020, and we are an approximate of 40% completed. What I mean, 40% of the entire project, a $50 million project, and which entails 2 bridges to replace 2 ferries, the New River one and the Laguna Seca one by Copper Bank, and 27 miles of highway that will link Corozal town to Sarteneja community.
I am currently standing in the Sal Tio Plaza, which was occupied by prehistoric Maya people. But according to the Institute of Archaeology, 6 of 9 mounds along this stretch of road will be impacted by the Corozal Sarteneja Road Project.
In the feasibility study, we started to make preparations with niche so that then we can engage with the Institute of Archaeology to bring them together and to work along to see how best we can work in reference to the right-of-way of the project itself.
The road development requires road expansion, and that indicates that if there are any archaeological mounds on its way, they will also be impacted. And our responsibility as the Institute of Archaeology, which is mandated by law to oversee all archaeological heritage in Belize, is to find mitigations. We cannot save everything, but at the same time, we don't want to destroy everything. And so our main goal out here is to do salvage excavation only on the portions of the mound that will be impacted by the road expansion. 9 mounds, but out of those 9, 3 are out of the reach of the road clearing. So there's going to be 6 mounds that will be impacted partially by the road expansion.
It is the 3rd week since excavation has been taking place at the impacted mounds. Mound number 7 is 2.2 meters tall and is the largest structure. According to senior archaeologist Jose Ramos, there are a lot of mounds in pastures and adjacent properties because it was a Maya center. He speaks of the findings so far.
We have done our excavations to find the reach extents of the platforms, and then we do our chronology to understand the depth and how much layers, if there were any, on the structure. We salvage all the diagnostic pieces, we do a count, we collect all archaeological material that you can think about with proper documenting. We've just been finding ceramic shards, not much goods, so to speak, because a lot of people say, oh, you're finding this, you're finding that. For us, is the information. That's what matters. There's not much of what you find, but the type and style of architecture, the ceramic wares, any tools. There have been 3 burials, but they were in a really bad state due to the environmental condition, and also they were not really deep.
The upgrade of the road is being done by the Taiwanese firm Overseas Engineering and Construction Company Limited SA, also referred to as OECC.
We encountered several mounds. As we know, development must continue. We cannot stop development, but we also need to ensure that we protect our environment. In this case, we need to salvage as much as we can from our cultural heritage, and this is currently where we are, along this 1 kilometer.
The markers placed along the 1 meter stretch indicate what parts of the mounds will be cleared. What remains thereafter will be supported by retaining walls.
All of this, once it is within the road extent, that will be removed with archaeological supervision, of course. They will do their road design, put their drainage and their back slope. So the salvage excavation that we are doing is phase 1 of the mitigation plan. After we have finished with the excavation, the road contractor will do his cut for the slopes and drain, and then we will put a retaining wall to protect the rest of the mound that will remain on each road sides.
Duane, Moody for News 5.